Good evening, it's Grand Sword once again, and apparently I forgot to cast this game sent to me by honestly forgot who. I was tagged in a series of replays by Shin. I guess it's also by him. So to thank Shin for always sending me replays to cast. If anyone wants to have their replays casted, what does this clown game look like? Did I cast this already? Walmart Greeter. Oh, it's by Dead Infested. Okay, I already cast that one. It's one of my latest casting videos. So the map is Duron 1.3. Is this Equips or Fighting Spirit? I don't know. So it says fucking ARTOSIS cosplayers .replay. Okay, well, check it out. We have here very toxic Zerg and Kim Terran. Okay, let's go. This is Fighting Spirit. So very toxic is white. Kim Maha is here, and the map is Fighting Spirit. I'm sure it's Fighting Spirit, right? Yeah, it's Fighting Spirit. Okay, so TvZ TvZ are one of my personal favorites because I get to press the keyboard a lot here. I don't know what to expect here because I forgot who sent me this replay. So we're just gonna observe a little and let's see what happens. We have Toxic Overlord scouting south. Kim just about to install his barracks. Let's see. This is gonna be an overpool, if I'm not mistaken. So it's Fighting Spirit, yes. And the down ramp here and the bridges. Those bridges I hate the most about this map because they're broken. They're one of the broken aspects of this map. So now Kim tries to scout here. Of course, he won't find anything, but Toxic might very well just be able to find Kim. Let's see how it goes. Now, another with the second Overlord going east. He's going for, okay, that's just a scout, nothing more. Since he went pool first. So this will be a... So they meet each other. This is pretty common in TvZ. You use two SCVs to scout because you have to find, especially with this one where Toxic went for a hatchery, quick second hatchery, and he's gonna attempt to bust it, but let's see how it goes. But this is looking not too great because not too many SCVs that he pulled along, but he manages to finish the bunker in time, but it won't last long, unfortunately. So because he did pull a lot of SCVs. Now of course this bust or the attempt of it will fail. Let us just right now. Here comes the pull attack here. Now Kim is not having much, but he can hold it off. It's not the end of the world, but that was not a wise play, to be honest. He saw the hatchery and thought, oh, it's probably hatchery first, which it wasn't. Yes. So obviously Kim can hold this off, as we can see here. And there it goes. And the game will play out from here. The what time is it? Oh wait, this is gonna be a late. This is a late, quite late actually. Quite late of a lair, if I may say so myself. Not much going on. Toxic going with a few Zergoings, fend off any scouting, but he won't be able to do much with these pack of Marines guarding the base for the moment. Surprisingly, no lair yet. He's just earning some gas for it, and there we go. A 430 lair, 431, which now factory on the way. We don't know. This is very puzzling. But let's see how let's see how it goes. He can. Oh, maybe it's Overlord. But he wisely moves that up. The Marines will be able to reach that, to be honest. But Sunken is finished, and it'd be prudent for Kim to back off for now. Excuse me. More Zerglings being spawned by Toxic. And it looks like that Kim is going for a mech build. Not this. I disagree with that. There, that 2 Sunkens, you can't bust that, especially not without a medic. Okay, that's weird. He cancels the factory and goes directly to Starport instead. I wonder what's going on with. I wonder what's in his mind right now. Like, Toxic is spawning a lot of Zerglings still. There's the Spire on the way, which I assume was built around 530 or 540. Here comes a small skirmish. Kim is able to handle this off. The Zerglings are more for just brief intel more than anything, as is this Overlord. Curiously enough, Kim hasn't expanded yet, despite being quite safe on his own horde for that moment. He would have been able to fend off those Zergoing attacks, you know. But this is most likely looking like a lurker bust, Hydra bust, or lurker contain. Either way, interesting choice of going for a port build here after initially trying for a factory build. 2 ports, of course, rate build here. Some weird scouting patterns from Kim going on here. Now the raid harassing this Overlord, which it won't do quite much. A setback, but not too much. Here are the Mutalists and the Hydroists. Weird mix, to be honest. This is mostly a Mutalist thing until the Zerg with his third gas. Interesting use of the raid to harass the Overlords, though, that's for sure. Now the Mutants are coming in. Catches the raid, which the raid can't really fight that. But together with the Marines, it can. One Marine and a few Marines are lost. Now the raids are going to fend off the Mutalists, but because of this, because Kim has this weird buildings order that he doesn't have any static anti-air defense, and now he's harassing the mineral line while producing more raids. Oh, so we went for cloaks. So this will be not much of a problem. There's the Goliath, but no Goliath range yet. Because it's essential for Goliaths to have range, so he must have a add-on Raider in the game. No upgrades yet for the... No upgrades yet for Kim, but he's going with his fleet of freights. I ate something earlier. And let's see... not much you can do to harass the mineral line, but that's about it. There's one drone, there's two drones. Now, attempting to start gets an overlord, surprisingly. There's wise choice of a spore colony. Now, a short period of supply problems that the vulture scout now has attempted to harass this base. Surprisingly, the Zerg has fallen behind a bit. Although Kim has not expanded yet, which is surprising. Now, Kim is really doing a lot of work with these cult raids. There's the Overlord. Yeah. That's a group. Now the Zerg with Toxic here is not doing pretty good right now. In terms of both economy and his army. Many times his overlords have been overpowered. The Medos too can't fight off against the raids without overlords having speed. I think speed was just finished for the overlord, so that should be neat. And yeah, there is a speed upgrade which was finished just now. It's an attempt of a drop or just a mere scout. Either way, could work either in their favor. Now there's the expand attempt. A blind, not necessarily, I would call that a blind spore colony, since it's a counter. Oh boy, that's a huge supply block for Toxic. Now all he has are those Hydras, and this isn't looking any good for Toxic here. Kim with the well, again, this isn't a sustainable approach because you're spending your resources on overlords instead of making more drones, making more army units. You know, you spend on static defense, which may or may not pay off. It may very well pay off, but there's another factory. Interesting transition from a 2-port to a factory build here, since it will devolve into that, as Medos have only are only usable up to a certain point in the game. The Den and the Chamber providing SimCity to guard the natural and the main base, while the third remains pretty decent. We defended 2 songs and a spore. Again, another use overlord by Toxic here. Not sure of course the intent is to scout, but if Kim catches any of those, even with overlord speed, those can be fetched off easily. And Sheen shop finished. Let's see what he goes for. Hydralis is being the range upgrade. This is Toxic going for his forecast. This is an attempt of a bust, or yeah, pretty much he's going to try and amass a lot of Hydras for a bust, as obviously the Medos strategy didn't work. And this nice walling happening here, although somewhat questionable. You could use the barracks and it would work just as well. Now here come the Hydras, and this siege tanks miraculously survives, and the Overlord is yet again picked off. Forecast just quarter away from being done. A macro hatchery here. Queen's Nest as the Zerg trends goes into hive tech now. Meanwhile, for Kim, a very late academy, but given the circumstances earlier, it's pretty it's quite reasonable, justified. His natural not looking too saturated right now, but though he should be focusing really on doing so, no? Mine, surprisingly, and +1 attack, land attack for Terran. Either a sunk or a spore. Another gas on the way, which could suggest, and a macro hatchery suggesting lurker, as I was saying earlier, but Toxic has instead gone for Hydros so far. It's an unusual upgrade here, for going for Snare. Now Kim has caught another loose Overlord and may well catch another one should Toxic try to scout with mainly his OVs, because he is supply blocked because of it. Now Kim again scouting with his Vulture. Toxic trying once more to amass a lot of Hydras. Now there's the Fire Mound and the Queen. This is a very specific counter to siege tanks. Oh, nice catch! Nice catching the mines there. This is Queens are often a specific counter to siege tanks and raids. Wait, do they? Well, they can use Parasite, right? Interesting design of SimCity there. Some inactive workers, but that's not an issue much. Still trying to earn energy for either Broodwing or... But I don't see any Broodwing yet, so this could very well just... Oh no, this is a few Overlords over here. Nice ensnare on those two specific Valkyries. This will help fend off those pesky anti-air units, but this supply block is so huge, and those supply blocks have been detrimental for Toxic. Even though he has a lot of things going on, those minerals will just go to Overlords instead, which is a waste, unfortunately. But such is life. Interesting wall here by Kim. Again, going for that pure Hydra. Makes me wonder why he didn't go for lurkers instead. But let's see how it plays out. A dropship from Kim. Interesting choice. Although most of Toxic's bases are spored to the core, as you can see in each. Oh, there's the main. He can circle around that. There's a blind spot there. If he knows that spot. Another. He still makes raids. Well, there's one to east, and must have been a remnant from early. But he's making a lot of dropships now to attempt to counter this bust, and not only to counter the bust, but also the volleying is real. He's really trying to hedge it off for a reason, I guess. I guess one could say that, but he still does not have yet any eBay for turrets at least for detection, right? But yeah, so 2 comsat stations, no problem. I wonder what will go next here. I mean, There's some few overlords here and there. There's the fifth gas on the way. Again, I'm wondering where he's going with this, honestly. Oh, a greater spire. So this could very well be a Hydra Guardian all in. And with the increased sight range, this would be huge. Missile range for Goliaths on the way. eBay is there. It was finally built some time ago, and missile turrets will go a long way somehow. Pretty sure these will turn into Guardians, as suggested by the Greater Spire. How many is this? This is 3, 7, 8, 9, yeah? A Guardian Hydroisk bust. Flyer attacks on the way. And then Ultra's Cavern. This is basically this has become a combination of crazy Zerg at some point. Very late game though, you know. But let's see if those dropships pay off, because so he transfers to another area. Did Toxic get tipped off by it? It doesn't look like it. No, not at all. But there are the Guardians, and there's not much defense going on right now. Those are long range and can't fend, and with those 20 damage stuff, okay, so there's one. He manages to split it off, but those are a lot of Guardians. 2 Guardians. The Valkyrie can help fend off those Guardians, but this is at least 2 groups of Hydras. Now the Guardians will attempt to break off through but I wonder why the Hydras aren't moving it, but that's out of my equation. As soon as 75 hits, there's the Irradiate. Where's the Irradiate? Where's the Irradiate? Where's the Irradiate? There's the Irradiate, but then the Hydras come in and they can't go through because of those tanks. But surely, and somehow manages to fend it off. But five gas Zerg is it's pretty insane. Two Guardians popped up by what I assume to be a science vessel Irradiate. Third hidden expansion on the way. Nice wall here. Some Gauls guarding, and this is pretty much a random game at this point. It's like a combination of crazy Zerg meets Turtle Terran, and now the Guardians are gonna. So Muto was flanking from the top. Valkyries are going. Surprisingly, the Mutants aren't doing much. Waiting for a transform, perhaps? Still, a lot of groups of Hydras and more, basically. There the Valkyries attacking the Mutants flank, and okay, this might be a little bit difficult to pull off if he does want to go for a drop. There's a white one here that he can. Another attempt to bust. Oh. Now let's see how it plays out. But this could go either way, because because Kim is very turtle to the core here, and looks like Toxic finally got wind hot wind of this base somehow. This is running out of minerals. I wonder what the plan is. Surely they must have caught each other's eyes there. The focus mainly now is this, trying to break this off. Can it? The answer is maybe, yes. At this point, the mains minerals have emptied, and so probably are the Vespine. So it's a wise choice to just pretty much blind to expand. You see, I questioned that choice, right? About that walling. Now Toxic tries to pivot, so to speak, and go for this base instead. This T-Shank is gonna, but let's now with complete overload upgrades, Toxic can just pretty much go for a drop here and go and just risk it, because honest, we can just do it, you know. A switch from the natural to the hidden expand here. So reinforcements coming in by Kim, and all guardians are eliminated, and the overlords are the Hydras, the Zerglings, they're gone. An attempt of a bust here at the natural, not too successful. Toxic again supply blocked. We see now those fires and the cloud here. The natural is about to be empty at this point as well. The third is just about near there. There's the 6th gas by Toxic. Again, another attempt at a bust. Oh, a plague command center. Well, not sure the value of that, to be honest, but there's a lot going on here. It's pretty much a battle of crops at this point. Well, yeah, for the Zerg part at least, but also for the Terran with that surprise reinforcement earlier. I should take my Gaviscon. A herd of overlords and a pack of Zerglings approaching this hidden expand. 4th gas for the Terran, or you know, 4th overall expand anyway. There's a bunch of army units here, another one here. This is okay. Now an attempt to bust here is well, it will cost I don't know. Let's see. Not much going on yet, but here come the Ultras with the Carapace and Ultra Carapace upgrade. He's very much going to try to defeat this base, as is the only viable economic base swap for your Terran. My voice is becoming more terrible because of the acid. A lot of scans going through for some reason. Now the Ultras can go through this, but nice walling by the Goliath, which messing the Ultras padding. The Ultras don't have exactly great padding. This wall, a plague hits part of the Terran army and build and Sim City, and the Ultras get eliminated somehow. Now, so Ultra is trying to remove the refinery here. Look at this here, and it gets killed off, and the CC survives. This has proven to be a really long drawn-out game. Okay, here comes a single overload. Oh, that's terrible. That's painful to see. Oh, oh my goodness. That's so terrible to see. You hate to see it, but I love to see it. You know what I mean? Still a lot of unutilized queens, which could be used to kill off each of these siege tanks, or at least parasite a few units. Whoa, reckless movement there. Now, attempting another expand, a few units on guard here. Pass by. Oh, huge one, but oh, this. I'm not sure what to say, except nice try. Third's about to get empty. Second is empty now. He needs to transfer those workers to the 6. Now the queens come in, and with what? They did nothing. One parasite on, well, one of them anyway. I heard a parasite, it's probably on one of them. Oh my goodness, what a waste of queens. Now the transfer happens. More Ultras and Mutalisks on the way. But Toxic is very short on gas at this point, and he needs to take the middle and the middle point, well, basically the remaining parts of the map. Great defense by Kim, still turtling hard at this point. Okay, this one's about to empty out soon, and Kim, both of them need to expand actually, but more so for Toxic because Zerg as a whole is very gas reliant. What is the StarCraft 2? Like a medivac or something? Anyway, that was amusing. But there's not much going on. It's stalled. Oh? Kim going nuke? Is he going nuke? There's the third scomsat. Couple of scans going on the way. This gets picked up, but so does that. Great economic value for the value loss for the shit. What time is it? So third underway for just force detection. A few ultras here and there, but at this point, Toxic needs to be very conservative with his resources. He's spawning a lot of Zerglings to compensate here. And whoa, that's a lot of Goliaths. It's two groups right there. A few siege tanks to guard here and there. Goliaths too. A lot of siege tanks on the main and natural. Some vultures that raid mines, like oh, basically like birds' eggs. More, guardians, Zerglings. Oh, seeing some action there. Some idle Scourge with the probable intent of getting an errant dropship or two. They get picked off. Some burrowed units. Kim senses it correctly and gets it off. Now the Ultras, naturally they come here, and not sure if it's a wise move to keep those Goliaths, but this will help slow down the Zerg advance by Toxic. Oh, meanwhile there's the Goliath, no, the Guardians. Oh, they tried. He is going nuke after all. Okay, Toxic needs to go ham at this point. And here goes with a few of us. Oh, some Devours, and Now Toxic going for an all-in. What can Kim hold this? Those very resourceful use of the queens finally for using the spawn broodlings. The attack somehow gets well. That was a nice push attempt by the Zerg. Now Toxic gets the middle proxy base. The third has run out. Fourth is about to be, as well as the fifth. Oh, the fifth is still faulty. Kim needs to just macro at this point. He needs more. Like more. Because this is an open target. This expand of it. Oh, a bird unit. Another bird unit. To the third expansion. More guardians, obviously, and 2 extractors, just maybe to compensate, and he gets the remaining areas. I don't think Kim can expand here much because this is an open target, yeah. But good job going for those mines. They do head off even with the orange cloud. What's that thing called again? Man. But okay, so there are the overlords right there. I never realized that the minerals are so far. So this is really used more as a, place to proxy. Proxy gates are proxy basically any factory or army production building. It's really so far. This will be a very big all-in attempt. When a vulture gets picked off, not very efficient against Hydros, really. Okay, now here comes the very big all-in. Oh, that was fascinating to watch. But will this hold? Will this hold? Oh, the orange cloud. Why am I saying orange cloud? And ironically, at this point, it baffles me. Dark Swarm is the name, but man, somehow manages to hold it. But more Zerglings on the way. A timely defense matrix on the siege tank, but the siege tank will not last long. An irradiate and an eraser attempt? Oh, there's the ghost. An altruist barely manages to slip off. The queens with 3 broodlings. These are basically 3 overlords at this point. More Zerglings on the way. Pretty much all Toxic can do. Pretty much what Toxic can do is just macro, just all in. That's pretty much what he can do. Surprisingly, not in range. Alright, that's fine. There's the ghost, but not limited energy there. And let's see if he gets to pull it off. There's an overlord there. Yeah, I thought so. That was unfortunate. Valkyries to the rescue and to defend off those queens. Oh, that's 1 down. Oh, I think that's at least 2, right? One mine hitting at least 3 Zerglings. Nice. Whoa! Where? I'm hearing a nuke, but I don't know. I can't see it. Is it in the middle? It is in the middle. Oh my goodness. Oh my. But honestly, I don't know if that was worth it. He still has a lot of drones. Fascinating to watch, that's for sure. But here come the... Great job whipping it off, because he's pretty much gonna... Toxic's gonna BM infest that command center. But nice job in attempting to hold it. So the queen getting hit off there. More guardians on the way, and just I don't know what to say. This has drawn out a bit too long. There's the okay. Kim's has reached is reaching a point where he might not have enough to produce any more units. Though Toxic is noticeably not producing too much either in terms of army. Oh, no splitting, but one manages to survive there. Kim's still wanting to that expansion because he needs it. A guardian flank. Okay. Again in the center? Where? Oh. While the flank happens, the nuke drops, and oh my god, that's quite huge. Quite huge. Very that nuke was actually very economical, so to speak. An irradiated guardian here. Oh, lots of Zerglings occupied. Great, good ensnare to slow down at least the Valkyries. Surprisingly, no upgrades yet, but they're about to come. More. Now Kim is at a point where he must expand or just nuke like crazy. He has to. Oh, that's one unit. That's one dropship down. Although I'm not sure if those dropships had units in them. Another nuke set off. Oh my god! Out of sight, out of mind. Is this a suicide nuke? Oh, it is a it was a kamikaze nuke. Was it worth it? Honestly, maybe it might have been worth it. That's a lot. That it would severely hamper things, but okay, let's go big picture this time. Very turtled up by Kim here, but he needs to expand, no doubt, and he needs to defend. At least get a defense going here. A wall, at least. A wall of supply depots and turrets. Okay, now here comes the engagement from Toxic with his lists. Going hatcheryman here. But somehow eliminated. Now attempts to land the command center, but again, it's again foiled. And the radiate goes onto the outpost. Very SK Terran-y, you know. I mean, it is quite reminiscent of that. Oh, more vultures coming in. Oh, now Kim is out of is barely hanging on there. He's really doing his best. Valkyries, they might be going for Guardians and Overlords here. Since being nuked, nah, yeah, that's pretty much a blind spore colony. Just to fend, well, not a blind spore colony, just to fend off ghosts. If he plans to nuking again. I guess not. He just needs to produce more units. It's much more valuable because he needs it. Wow, I don't know what to say. This has been a slugfest. Full upgrades for the land units, not so much for the air units. Parasite means that this can no longer detect burrowed units. So it has to use skins. Kim is about to run out. This expansion is so important. Even if it's far. What Kim can do? Honestly, this is pretty much the definition of a turtle Terran. But hey, it works, right? Now these Valkyries will attempt to get these things off. Okay. This is another all-in attempt on Toxic. 5th is empty, 6 is there. You might see the game end screen. That's not. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm sorry. Let's just watch. Kim is in a very precarious position that's pretty much a given. Now this is an all-in attempt here, but not sure how he will succeed here. Or sorry, not an all-win, but a bust. But of course, it feels. My goodness. Kim in a very precarious position here. One nuke. Best option is to nuke this. And yeah, at least the middle, the equator of fighting spirit. Here comes another push from Zerg. Big picture here. Let's see how it goes. This is long distance gathering at this point. Kim is really in on perilous grounds in terms of economy. There's an attempt of a wall. Devourers just going around. Questionable. Toxic seems to be running out of resources as well, but that's probably an artifact since his bases are not that saturated. These are this, but not this. So he's still a lot going on. Long distance mining. He had to at a certain point he had to evacuate the main and the natural because he has to. This one is going solo. This is his only hope of Kim's only hope. Oh. Huge. That's pretty much a goner. Whoa. Well, this has been tough. But, is Kim gonna give up? Sometime soon. He has to. He's pretty much under. His fifth is almost about to run out. Toxic with a still healthy economy though, leaning more on gas. At this point, he would. I personally would prefer he go for lurker. The Defiler surely would have been very useful. Let's see. Looks like just a decoy over here. Oh. I heard something. More Scourge. Another flank. You could flank a ghost here and here, and it won't be seen ever. And that's one nuke gone. Oh god, when would this game end? Okay, that's another push. More flying crabs. More queens and flying crabs and cockroaches. At this point, there's not much Kim can do. Interesting use of the command center as a wall, but okay. Meanwhile, on Kim's last stand, funny, this really is his last stand, Kim. He has to defend this since this is his only lifeline for his army. More Hydros. He should transform these, honestly. The game could have ended a long time ago. More Scourge. along the way. Scans, more scans. That now the fires come in. Another guardian fight. Anytime now. Anytime now. Jesus. I'm just gonna wait this first, then, shall we? I'm just gonna go around the map. Anytime now. Because honestly, both are not doing much. We know that Terrans are serial offenders when it comes to Third Wing, but come on! So agonizing. Metal part's about to be gone. This one's about to run out soon. But this one too, since this was earlier. A lot of whisks though. Wings and whisks. Wings and whisks. Hatchery man. Yeah. That's a superhero. Hatchery man. He's almost maxed out, by the way, in terms of armor. Finally reaching saturation point. Nice catch on the SCV. There's one. Let me check. Interesting. No, he's just using everything to wall. Hey, that's Terran. That's Terran for you, man. Was this your first time? I mean, obviously not, right? It's like watching an Age of Empires game or something. Oh, goodness. You should just all win and, you know, run away with it. Big picture. It's always left. This squadron. At this point he has more overlords to compensate, so it's not really a loss. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Okay, so let's get them to circle around. +2 is not gonna do much. You know, it reminds me of those games, right, where it's, I think, yeah, Age of Empires, right, where you hide a villager and then you somehow make a comeback. This is not one of those kinds of games. Whoa, first real supply box in a while. Wow. That's crazy. Not a huge deal, honestly. You know, one villager survives, makes a town center. Few more scouts here and there, but he's not gonna get much. We're approaching the 1 hour mark in 50 seconds. Oh my god, why am I even casting this? Whoever tagged me with this replay, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, substantial supply box, but again, it's not gonna make a difference. Unlike earlier, which was huge. Yeah. The queens can... oh, not much energy. Yeah, not much energy to spawn brood boys, but they can infest man center. Okay, it's 1 hour. Wait, Toxic can just make a lot of overlords if you want. Really. It's not gonna matter. Both aren't making anything at this point. He's gonna plague it, but oh, somehow misses that. Queens just roving around. Could eliminate that tanks. Cassin's there. Oh, that. Seriously, whoever tagged me this on the ARTOSIS Discord, you owe me a follow, okay? You owe me a follow on Twitch, and you better watch at least one of my StarCraft streams for this. I better see you. I better see you at my channel at grand_sword, okay? This... my god, why did you give me this? Oh, now there's the drill because there's nothing going on. I'm pretty sure one of the queens will come and infest it, right? No? Finally, there's the plague. Some valves again being made for some reason, instead of investing on more factory units. Oh, nice catch by the drone there. Again, whoever tagged me, you owe me a follow on Twitch. You better tune in regardless of what time I stream. And one more thing, fuck you. Fuck you, man. Fuck you whoever tagged this. Oh my god, this is pain. Okay. That's just one. Oh. The 6 is almost empty. The 7th is empty. And the middle is almost empty. Now, supply box can actually mean something if it drags on to the 2nd hour. Oh god. I see some siege tanks on the way. Good use of the ensnare. Yes, it will still get damage even if burr. There. Jesus Christ. Okay, everything's gone. So, you know what? Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. You know, one of the first games I watched at ARTOSIS of was an hour-long TvZ. It lasted around 64 minutes. I think it was the first game of him I watched. Anyway, it was long. It was a long TvZ. Obviously, lots of turtling. There's an attempt. There was an attempt. What? Shit, I don't know the time. Should have charged my phone. Oh, it's 9:30. I should charge my phone now. Should have charged it before casting this monstrosity of a turtle game. My god. What am I... What is this even? Hold on. Finally, lurkers, but honestly though, whoa, huge blade there. Actually exciting there. That's a huge blade. Since Kim doesn't have anything left, he can't afford to waste minerals now. great. That's a great decision going as a lurker when irradiated. Common strat, but good thing to know nonetheless. Everything's empty now. And MK. Okay, MK's. Oh, it's full health. Okay. Well, not anymore. An irradiate kills a lurker. Okay. Here's an attempt of a push. Last stand. Last stand here for Kim. All Toxic has to do is to all in. You know, I'm always amused by Valkyrie's stopping with each attack. You know, they're great in groups and all. Jesus Christ, it's 70 minutes. Kim's out. That's like one worker. Here come the Scourge. Oh, there's the last stand, like I'm saying. Great wall, though. I mean, I give him credit for that. Novel use of the command center too. Some wings do get through. Oh, an eraser. A defense eraser. Now that's something I haven't seen in a while, or rather, I haven't seen at all. Could produce at least one Marine, you know. Just one Marine, as a treat. Now, very toxic is also low in resources at this point. Battle of attrition, huh? She guess is gonna spawn Zerglings. As long as you keep those vessels alive, he's okay. Now Zerglings are gonna slip through this easily. Okay, more links coming through. And the Ultroists here. Some Hydros on the way. This is Kim's last stand. Question, how many times did he say that now? Good play. Oh, that's huge. That's actually huge. Two. Oh, he lost two. That's actually huge. He can pretty much not worry about the Hydrost here. Mutawist out to the rescue. GG soon? GG soon. Both are out. Okay, I'm out of minerals. Well, if you're still watching with me at this point on when this gets uploaded on YouTube, please follow my channel on Twitch. Because really, I'd rather suffer on low ladder with you guys than casting this hellhole of a replay here. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Like, both are out. Parasite. Unit panel. Well, one of them anyway. Another parasite. Oh, broodwing. Okay. Oh Lord. He actually has to do that. Oh, that's not. Yeah. I think the Scourges are on patrol at this point. Yeah. So yeah, they're on patrol. A Valkyrie taking its place. Interesting. Few vessels left. So anyway, twitch.tv slash grand_sword. I stream StarCraft. I do art streams. I play other games. Of course, follow our StarCraft hero ARTOSIS, Dan the man. Kim just left. Oh my god. Well, if you guys enjoyed that, which I doubt, follow my YouTube channel, which you'll get to watch soon enough. My YouTube is full of random, but please go to my Twitch instead. Follow Artosis, subscribe to him, follow Tasteless, Scan, donate to Sharp, all those StarCraft pros and players. Follow my friend Sonja 2021, and that's all. Finally.